Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG, one of only two premiums in the game. This one's located on the south spawn of Nordskar, and it's under the command of Photobomber, and he's in DUL. And we can't see his equipment, but I'm pretty sure he's got a rammer and a gun lane drive. Game on! Tier 6 game with Tier 5 tanks in it. He's got a 105mm light field howitzer capable of doing 410 alpha and penetrating 53mm of armor. That's normally the sort of penetration you see from the Tier 9 and Tier 10 tanks. But he's up against tanks which have much less armor. Now the position he's actually selected on the beach does kind of limit how close he can fire, because of course his body is actually pointing upwards into the sky. But his first shot lands very near the Skoda T24. He's going to try again. Rounds out. Just avoids it. That Skoda is playing with trouble. Rounds out. Yeah, look at that. That was a penetrating shot. And 388 hit points, a low roll. Okay, the T-52 spots him again. The shell lands just behind him. It doesn't kill him. Okay, he's anticipating he's going to move forward. Rounds out. Oh, so close. Okay, in the meanwhile, another enemy has turned up. This time it's Basotto, the Italian tank destroyer. We're dialing in. Fires blind. Oh, he hit him. He definitely hit him. There was no explosion, so he definitely touched the Basotto. He's quickly looking over to the factory area, or rather the warehouses. It's not warehouses, no, is it? It's definitely a factory area. And an IKV-103 has suddenly popped up, and a Panzer IV F2. He goes for the Skoda. Narrowly misses him again. Okay, that IKV is having a ding-dong battle with the KV-1. And in fact, he's been joined by another IKV. The KV-1 kills the IKV. But we missed the other one. Okay, with a nice little furrow there. Not a ditch, actually. It's a land fault, I should think. Either that or it was created to allow trucks to move from one area to another. We can't easily get at these enemies because those gas cylinders are in the way. Got a shot. Oh, yes! Another penetrating shot, this time on the Tiger 131, and it yields 367 hit points. Yeah, the second shell actually hits the gas tubes. That should have made them go bang, but unfortunately, Wargaming haven't modelled that in the game. Would have been nice if they did go bang. Some huge explosion. Over by the rocket launch pad, we can see the Striv 74 and an SU-100 on the enemy team. Striv stays still, and that's another penetrating shot for 405. He's certainly getting a large number of them at the moment. Photobomber just misses him. Okay, line it up. The guy's trying to get a shot himself. Now, rounds out. Just misses him. Nope, didn't get that. Okay, he's got another of our teammates just behind him, just in that row. Oh, and he gets a big hit. Now, can we get a kill shot? He's on fire. We fire snap. So close. And unfortunately, the kill goes to the Panzer IV Aslains H. Now, this enemy, this crocodile, is actually getting quite close to us. He's not going after us at the moment. He's going after the Jackson, who's just ahead of us. But Jackson's providing spotting, and we're getting the enemy hits at this moment. He doesn't know we're here. Well, he can feel the shells that are hitting him. You can see the Jackson's retreating. Now, he's moving back, Photobomber, to try and get a better angle on the enemy when he pops up in front of him. He can't go any further back. He's right up against the edge of the map. He needs to go a little further forward, then he can rotate back. Okay, here comes the crocodile. Now, they are in the cap at the moment, and I think he might be able to get shots on the enemy once he's actually changed his position just a little bit. He needs to move a bit further forward. The enemy can't see him because he's still behind the rock. In fact, he's decided to go the other side of the rock. That should be far enough, but he wants to make it a little bit extra. Okay, this should work. Now, we can see the crocodile in the cap area. He thinks he's safe there. He's not. And that's a reset for 80. Was it? No, 30. I think it was 39, but don't quote me on that one. That's another reset for 8. We can see there's a T1 just behind him. I think that's a T1. It's either that or it's an M6. He's certainly getting nice hits on the crocodile. And getting a permanent reset on him. Yes. Another 8 capture points. I think he's actually going to have enough for a defender medal very shortly. Grabs out. And he finally gets the kill shot. Now that T1's got to go. He's next. He's the one who's actually got the 56. Oh, and he gets a reset there as well. Only 1 capture point reduced though. Now, can he get the kill shot? Well, he stopped him for a second. Now, try and get the kill shot. That's it. Oh, unfortunately, we missed the kill shot there, but there's still a Panzer F5 in the cap area. He's still capping, or at least he was last time we saw him, but nobody's got close enough to actually spot him. Okay, we're trying again. There he is. He's just inside the cap area. We're dialing in as close as we can. He moves into view. Oh, yes! That was 76 capture points. That's definitely a defender medal. No doubt about that. He fires blind. So we've got a reset. There's only 4 enemies left. There's the Panzer V. He can see us. We were spotted. But now he's slotted. He's out of the game. That leaves only 3 enemies left, and 2 of them are Arty. So we have to move. The Arty are an AMX-13AM and an SU-122. And yeah, that shell was meant for him, for Photobomber, but missed. Yeah, because as soon as he was spotted, he realised he had to go. But he wanted to get that kill on the Panzer F5 before he had to move. Ideally, you should move straight away, but he felt he could get that Panzer IV, and he did. Okay, so we're now going after the enemy Arty and the enemy tank destroyer, a Stugdrei Ausstellung G rather. Okay, we're in a position where we can shoot. Lost sight of him temporarily. There he is. Okay, we haven't got a shot there, but we're letting it settle. Let it dial in. Gets really accurate, this Arty, when you're fully dialed in. He fires 1 in. Getting closer to the enemy means there's more chance you're going to get a shot before he can move out the way. He's moving up to these bushes. This Arty has a 390-meter view range, so he should be able to spot the Stug if the Stug decides to move forward. In fact, the Stug has gone over to the factory, which means the enemy Arty are now vulnerable. Now, he's having difficulty trying to get a solution there because he's in amongst all of those buildings and the walls are getting in the way. He's reckoned that the Stug is probably going to appear at that door. I wouldn't count on that because remember, it's the Jackson who's spotting for you at the moment. Three left on either team. Both teams have got a tank destroyer and 2 Arty. Now, of the 2 enemy Arty, the AMX-13AM is the most mobile, so he's the one who's most likely to go for our cap area, but he obviously knows that Jackson is somewhere nearby, and that might be inhibiting him. The SU-122A is very slow, Arty, so he would certainly take a lot of time to move to our cap. Okay, he's decided to move with the Jackson. Jackson's spotting for us at the moment. He's looking out over the cap area. Four minutes and 30 seconds still to go on the clock, so we've got plenty of time. Of course, we don't have to cap. We could kill the enemy. In fact, the Stug has been spotted near our cap area. So he is trying to get close to the cap. And there's the Arty with him. He fires the first shot in. It misses. Go for the Arty. He's stationary and has to be stationary in order to move about, to shoot rather. He fires around him. Just misses. He overestimated how far he would move back. The enemy is very close. And there's the kill shot from the Jackson. So we've got 2 kills at the moment, but there's still another enemy out there, the SU-122A. And the other one, oh, that's the Stug, sorry. I thought for a second that was the SU-122. But no, there's the Stug. He's on the move. The Jackson hits him with a 90mm round. We tag him as well and track him. The Jackson should be able to take the kill and doesn't. So we're going to shoot him now. Now, perfect shot. That's the 3rd kill for Photobomber. I think we can turn around and go to the enemy cap now. Hopefully we'll come across the SU-122A on the move. It's a very slow Arty. It's very heavy Arty, actually, for that matter. You're looking at 34 tons because it's made from a heavy tank. Only made 16 of these. They could have made more. They didn't. We don't know where they ended up. Could have ended up anywhere. None are in existence, but we do have photos of them. And we do know for a while they were in France. Good possibility they ended up somewhere in the Soviet Union and got wiped out over there. Now, if the SU-122 is near his cap, the Jackson might spot him. That's the 2-minute marker. If the Jackson oh, there he is! He's ahead of us. Go for it. Take aim. That's it. Do it carefully. He's doing the same at this moment. We're going to do it freehand. Nice! He gets a hit, but the SU-122 didn't fire. And he does hit us. He tracks us, but he won't stop us shooting again. And that's the end of his game. And it's a victory for Photobomber. Well, what a great result for Photobomber of DUL in this game. DULI, I think that is actually. He managed to get his first ace tanker in the FIFA. Very well done. You can tell that it's the first ace he's ever had in this one because he's got the scrolls underneath. You only get the scrolls once, and he got it on this occasion. He got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this game. He got 14. He got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in that game. And yes, of course, he did get a defender. In fact, he got hit several times over, I think, by resetting the cap so many times. His win rate was 8,621, which is super unicum and a lot more. So very well played indeed. Let's have a look at the team score. Oh, definitely the high caliber. Look at that, 2,493 hit points. The next highest score was the Jackson. He only had 2,080, followed by the Basotto, who managed 1,845. When it came to kills, he had the highest number of those, but he shared it with the KB1. They both got 4 kills each. All the others had 2, 1, or nothing. And when it came to base XP, he was beaten on that one by the Jackson of all things. Yes, he was tier 5, the Jackson's tier 6, but the Jackson did manage to get a Confederate medal and 1,246 base experience points, with Photobomber getting 1,094. Now, I suspect that the Jackson picked up a lot of spotting assists in that game, and we can check that. Yeah, damage caused with players' assistance, 1,822. So, yep, he was spotting, and that's where he earned the extra. And of course, his win rate was 5,548. Not as high as Photobomber, but Photobomber, well, kudos to him. He got his first ace out of that game. He fired 35 rounds, so he still had 15 rounds left at the end of the game. He got 15 direct hits and 5 penetrating shots. Wow. 18 splashes, 2,493 hit points of damage, of which 2,191 were at more than 300 meters. I suspect the close one happened to be the SU-122, because it was basically they were staring each other in the face. 1 hit received, that was from the SU-122. It was a hit by way of splash. 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 kills, so missed out on a Confederate, but he did get 100 defense points and earned him a defender. On a premium count, he earned 27,844 credits profit from that game, and he also took away 7,220 experience points out of that one, including getting a mission completion event of 3,282. So what a game that was! To get your first ace tanker on this account. Photobomber might have a Fifi on other accounts, we don't know. I have more than one account. In fact, I have 4, and I've got a Fifi on each one of the accounts, and I've aced them all. And so, yes, it could be that this is another ace that he's managed to achieve in his Fifi, but it was a very satisfying one as well, and I think you'd agree with me. Yeah, he played a good battle. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, and thank you for watching.